Welcome to 100 Steps to Startup. I'm Dr. Sean Wise, and this is the worksheet completion video for Step 7. The goal of this step is to identify 3 possible customer segments on which you can focus your startup. These customer segments will be the ones with which you most resonate with, you are best suited to build a startup around, and you are passionate to help. Keep in mind the following. The best customer segment for you will be one that you are already a member of. That way you will be a future customer for your own startup. One that is large and growing. After all, there's no point in building a startup for a small niche. One that you're passionate about. After all, if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. And finally, one that you have easy access to. It must be a group you see or speak to regularly. So let's find those customer segments together. Remember, a customer segment is simply a group of people who share similar characteristics. Using Worksheet 7, execute the following tasks. Task 1. Cross out the word idea in the headline and replace it with the word opportunity. This is just to remind you that we're hunting for an opportunity, not an idea. Remember, the difference between ideas and opportunities is quite simple. An idea is an innovative concept or creative thought. An opportunity is an unmet market need that you can actually take action on. In order to make the most of this exercise, be sure to brainstorm and be as wide and inclusive as possible. You don't want to eliminate or prejudge any of these customer segments while completing these 4 tasks. Task 2. On Worksheet 7, in Section A, write down the names of the customer segments you belong to. These are the groups that you are already a member of. For me, that would include startup founder, cottage owner, best-selling author, father, lawyer. Each of these is a potential customer segment that I could choose to focus a startup on. These are all groups I know a lot about. Task 3. On Worksheet 7, in Section B, write down the segments you used to be a member of. So for me, I used to be a member of several customer segments, which include first-time founder, a single person looking for love, and PhD grad student. Task 4. On Worksheet 7, in Section C, write down any customer segments that you're passionate about helping. Think about your hobbies, your interests, etc. So for me, that would include 3D printing, fine wine, and basketball. Now that you've listed all the possible customer segments, it's time to rank them. Task 5. For each customer segment, assign a value from 1 to 5, where 5 is high and 1 is low, and score each of your segments along the following 3 criteria. Passion. Does the idea of serving this customer segment daily for the next 5 years make you happy? If yes, 5. If no, 1. Size. How big is the segment? If it's really big, make it a 5. If it's not so big, make it a 3. If it's not big at all, make it a 1. Access. How easy will it be for you to contact and engage with potential customers on a daily basis? If you have lots of contact and it's easy to do, that's a 5. If it's hard to connect with these people daily, then that's a 1. Task 6. Multiply the values you've assigned for passion, size, and access. Place the result in the 4th column, which is titled Total. Task 7. Ranking your segments. Look at the list of customer segments you are uniquely poised to serve. Choose your top 3 and circle them. Choose the ones that you are most excited about serving and who are most likely to help drive you towards your goal. Now, don't worry if all 3 segments come from the same section. So for me, my top 3 are startup founder, first-time startup founder, and single looking for love. Next up, we'll figure out how to serve those segments. But for now, I'm Dr. Sean Wise. It's time to put away Worksheet 7 and move on to Step 8, finding unmet market needs.